Lights up nice and low. There we go. That's better. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone. Welcome to Over
and Out
podcast, starring your hosts Ella
and Megan.
Woo!
Woo! Wow. Great job.
This is beautiful. We've fixed the lighting a little bit. The audio hopefully will be
We've
good.
strapped our microphone to the wall.
We've strapped my mom on the wall.
Anyway,
I want to say before we begin, our podcast is live on Spotify. So you can listen to that every Sunday. I try to get it up, but if not, it will be on Monday. Because it takes a second to convert MP4 to MP3.
Yep. Search us Over and Out.
Link is in the description in our links. And the phone is ringing. So,
Yay.
but like, why wouldn't you want to see our beautiful faces?
Yeah. Who
listens to podcasts?
If you're not seeing them, what are your eyes doing? Are you staring at a wall?
Probably envisioning us.
That's really weird.
Yeah, why don't you
That's
just
a
watch
problem.
us? Do you not have YouTube? Do you not have internet? So, we're gonna jump straight into trending topics. And I wanted to bring up Khole and
Khole Kardashian.
Khole, that's it. I should have mentioned Kardashian.
Not just any Khole.
Kardashian Khole. And Tristan Thomas.
Imagine your last
Is it
name being
Thomas?
Thomas.
Is it Thomason?
No offense.
Titi.
Okay.
And the whole situation that she's got herself into.
Yes, I saw this briefly, kind of, and I just couldn't believe that women put up with the stuff that women put up with. It's
Like-
actually insane.
Tristan, if anyone's new, has cheated. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 amps in my bank
Really,
account.
all I know is with Jordan, and the
Yeah.
fact that they outcasted Jordan, but
Then took Tristan back.
alone Tristan put his seeds everywhere still. Literally, what is happening?
I just think it's sad. Now she's pregnant again with, we're assuming, Tristan's second child.
Yeah.
That is a little bit absurd to me. Not that my opinion matters. Let's hope the baby is happy and healthy in their little womb. But you're Khole Kardashian. Khole.
I think they wanted to have their children to have the same mum and dad.
Mm.
Even though I assume they probably won't be together, because knowing him, he's like, I can't be with you. I have to be with every woman in the world. So
But why would you want your child to have cheater genes?
literally, I'd rather them be half sisters or half siblings
Than have them be full blood with someone who should not have blood.
Yeah, because
Period.
once if his bad genes is gonna pass down to them,
It is.
because that's how it works.
That's
with
how
cheating.
it works. And all his bad
It's
qualities.
genetic.
It goes down the family tree. All the royals cheated. I wonder why.
Honestly,
Hemophilia.
I just can't. Yeah, it's just. I mean, honestly, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but
No. I mean, she'll still have her mansions and
yeah, they still live their lives, but it's just.
it's sad. I don't know. It's just sad that she continually tries to, and I know she's really sweet and she's trying to open. It really shows the genuineness of Khole, because she's really trying to hope for the best. But you're in love with someone who continually disrespects your ass and your child's ass.
Yeah, it's
No
not
offense to
just disrespecting you, they're disrespecting your child.
future family, their
No.
family.
And once if your kids grow up and know,
Exactly.
your dad continually treated you like this, and then they think that's
Yeah.
normal. And
Yeah.
you're setting a bad example for your children.
Exactly. And imagine telling your kids, your dad cheated on me multiple times before you were even born.
And if you don't tell them, they're going to find out because everywhere on the internet.
100%, because they're celebrities.
Yeah.
So,
Question.
Oh.
Do you think people can change if they cheat? Would you stay with someone who cheats?
okay, personally, I would not stay with someone who cheats.
Yeah.
They're gone. Whether it's, honestly, even if it's a kiss, I'll be
Yeah, what's your definition?
cheating is just having ill intent to someone that you should not be.
Yeah, even flirting with someone, that's cheating.
Yeah, I would not feel comfortable with you going out flirting with other girls and being like, oh, it's okay because I come home to you. Shut the fuck up.
No, any sort of romantic interaction with anyone else.
Yes. Salation, no. And I will not tolerate it because I think that if I'm not going to do that to you, why are you doing that to me?
And I just don't want to be with someone who's like that.
Exactly. Especially because we're not like that. Secondly, although I do think they can change, I'm just not going to give them that chance with me to change. But they can change on their own with other people.
True.
But some cheaters... So cheaters will always say cheaters.
But it doesn't mean they're going to cheat again.
No.
But it just means that with
you, they will.
Ruined the chance.
Once a cheater, always a cheater to you, but not in life, hopefully. They learn the lesson. So yeah.
Interesting.
I wanted to bring up a question that I thought about at work because, I don't know, my brain just kind of goes astray. So, ooh.
Okay.
Katarina's back.
These are my, like, thinking.
Glasses. Okay.
These get me in the mood to really think about deep questions.
You look like incognito words.
It is giving, like, Matrix kind of.
But girl boss. Okay, so my mind goes astray at work because I'm there for like 9 hours. So I wanted to give you a would you rather question. Original. So would you rather take $1 million just directly straight to your hands? Open them. There you go.
It's mine.
Or would you rather fly to space, all expenses taken care of, and travel around space wherever you want to go for 4 months?
In space?
In
or
space.
Earth?
In space.
So Mars,
the galaxies, the moons.
For 4 months.
For 4 months.
I would take the $1 million because space kind of terrifies me. Once you just die, like, you're on Mars. And honestly, it takes longer than 4 months to get to Mars, I'm pretty sure. So you'll just be... I'm pretty sure it takes like a year to get to Mars, so you'll just be circling around Earth for 4 months. What are you gonna do? You're gonna get so bored.
I didn't think of that.
If you're... And are you by yourself? There's so many layers to this question. Are you by yourself? Are you with your bestie? Who are you with?
You are with 2 NASA cadets who are bestie material, and they... Let's say you can travel to all the planets. Let's just say, like, realistically, hypothetically, you could travel all planets. You can travel to galaxies. You could travel to the Milky Way. Anywhere you want to go. You can land on the moon if you want to. You can say hi to the aliens if you want to. You can bring back an alien if you want. Or $1 million. And the reason why I bring this up is because I told my coworker I would love to go to space one day. And she was like, I'd rather take $1 million. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, that's how much it costs to go to the space.
Wow.
Go to the moon.
To be honest, yeah, I would love to be an astronaut, travel space, but also
being an astronaut?
that would be so chaotic. We would literally crash.
Why is it that every person I've asked this question always says take the $1 million?
Because $1 million is $1 million. Like, you could go to
space
every...
space.
But it's like, okay...
There's plenty of...
So
it keeps just falling down.
I would rather go to Spain, Italy,
Rome,
Brazil, every single country with that $1 million than go to the moon. Like, there's no one on the moon. It's just giant rock. If I want to go see a giant rock...
10 holidays or space?
10 holidays. Because I want to see the people. I want to try food. There's no food.
No, there'll be a chef.
In your shuttle, there's just Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay chefing up in space.
Okay, so you have anything you want it to be. You have your personal chef.
You've got everything you want. You could even bring Fendi on to space. Like, you could bring anything. Chanel.
Also, it's terrifying being in space. There's just so much that can go wrong. Like, it's not just like, yeah, it's on an airplane. It's like, when you take off, it's so terrifying.
Safety assured, because we're also assuming that you're not going to have a crash on the flight. So safety is assured everywhere.
It's terrifying, and I would rather get $1 million.
That is wild to me. I hope somebody out there has answered in their mind space, because to me, I want to go to space. I don't care about $1 million because I can make that in my lifetime. I can never have this opportunity again. You know how hard it is to go to space? Very select few people have gone on space. What if I discover something crazy?
What I would do is take the $1 million and live my best life, and then afterwards go to NASA and train to become a space cadet, and then I'll become an astronaut, and then I'll go to space, and then I can do both.
But you know that they don't take any applications right now.
Well, they will in like 10 years after I've used up my $1 million. You know.
Okay, so you're gonna give me $1 million, then you're gonna be broke. If you use it for
and
holidays.
then I'll become an astronaut and they pay you.
I didn't think of that.
So we're just the opposite way. So we'll both, in a way, have $1 million and
that's
go
true.
to space.
That's true, because I'll grind that. I just want to go to space really bad. I think that's what it is. I just really want to go to space, super duper booper bad, because I want to see what's up there. NASA released these images on screen about space. You, she's the first cyborg. And I just want to see what space has to offer, because it looks beautiful. The stars, the galaxies, it will be like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I want to experience it now while I have the right sound of mind and body, and I don't have to go through all that hard training.
Honestly,
and I'll feel more accomplished if I made my first M with my own means than if someone handed it to me, low-key.
Yeah.
But then you could also say the same thing about astronauts. Like, you could be like, I feel proud.
I
trained for it, so.
Yeah, I like the idea of being like an astronaut, going to space, but also terrifies me just being in that amount of empty space.
I can get that. It can be scary.
Also, when you're in space, time goes really fast on Earth. So like a year in space is like, I don't know exactly, but that's like 10 years in human life. So when you come back, everyone will be like 10 years older, but you'll be the same age, which terrifies me so much. Like time like goes fast in space.
It goes faster in space? Like in the light years?
Yeah, because it's space like breaks time or something like that. So
like space or just like outside Earth?
Yeah, outside Earth. If you're out of Earth, time is different. So everyone will age quicker than you. Like that movie Interstellar, he comes back and his own daughter's like an old lady.
But you know how the sun orbits the Earth?
The sun orbits the Earth.
Earth orbits the sun.
We really are the centre of the galaxy.
The Martian.
We really are.
I watched one Guardian of the Galaxy movie and I know how to speak about space.
Nice.
If the Earth orbits around the sun.
Yes, that's true.
And that determines our time on this planet, then when we leave space, don't we just see the sun move around?
I don't know how it works exactly, like I've asked my dad this like a million times because it confuses me so much, but space, when you're in space, something about, because you're going faster than light, you're travelling faster than light, that you're travelling like faster than time, so time is different. I don't know the reason. Someone look this up and explain to us in the comments, but I know for a fact that time in space goes slower than time on Earth. See, I love researching about space because I'm like, I want to go, but then when more I research about it, then I'm like, damn, do I really want to waste, like, come back and everyone I know is old?
Okay, but it's only 4 months. So if it's
4 months is like, I don't know how long.
Okay.
But probably not as much.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there. Oh, that's why I say 4 months. It's like 5 months and 6 months is a bit too much time on space. Like, I kind of want to go home.
I'm wasting a bit too much time.
I think it will really, like, set my perspective as well.
Another question, would you go live on Mars?
Live on Mars? Can't you live on Mars?
Yeah, they're taking applications to live on Mars.
They're taking applications to live on Mars?
Yeah, you could go there. It takes like a year to get there and you stay there forever. But I reckon you could come back. Like, why? What's stopping you from coming back?
Wait, for real? They're like...
Yeah, they're trying to set up a colony on Mars or whatever right now.
Applications right now?
Yeah.
I would take it.
You would go right now and leave your whole life behind. You'll never see family, friends again. You have to live in this weird indoor thing because you can't, like, go outside without your astronaut helmet on.
Surely I can go...
No fresh air
so,
ever
like,
again.
Okay, it's so interesting to me because on Earth, right, you can't just stand on top of Earth. You fly into Earth, like you fly into land,
yeah, you're
right?
getting pulled in to the center.
Right, but with Mars, can you just stand on top of it?
Well, there's no gravity, isn't there?
In space.
In space.
But what's stopping there from being gravity on Mars, but they just don't know yet?
I think it's because...
Like, why is Earth the only planet that has gravity, opposed, like, having the force?
I think it has something to do with the way our core is, our layers are structured, I think. And also the fact that we have... maybe it has something to do with our moon as well. I know the moon and the tide have their connection, but I think it has to do with the atmospheres around Earth and our core, because it's like unique compared to like Mars.
Yeah. Okay. I would go if they had more information about Mars and what it is like on there. But
so you wouldn't be like the first group. You would let other people be the guinea pigs and see if they live.
Yeah, I would see if they live, because I don't want to die on Mars. But look at that's kind of fire if I was
like
Mars.
50 and like
die on Mars. Nobody's gotta.
You would be remembered, yeah, for like
forever.
A little bit.
And I don't. This is like off topic, but oh my god, my pad! Can you give that to me, please? Thanks. Off topic, but I would rather die on Mars and just have my body there than to be
floating around,
and then later disintegrating into like the
flying
like
into
Loki.
the sun.
Loki sounds really good. It sounds like a vibe if I died in space and then my body just like this is so morbid. My body just like wrapped around and then went inside the black hole, and then I just don't exist at all.
Nice.
But then that defeats my like religion, and it also
Can you still go to heaven if you die in space?
My religion doesn't have heaven or hell.
Okay.
But I might still be with God, just like my body is
it's
not intact anymore. They say that my body has to be intact. So I can't be cremated.
Okay.
But I don't really want to be cremated, Loki.
Let's not talk about death, or I'm gonna cry.
But I just want to say it would be pretty funny if I just got put into the black hole.
It would be kind of funny imagining you like explode from the inside. That would not be. That would be such a vibe.
Instead of being 6 feet under.
Yeah, I want to be turned into like a diamond or planted as a tree. But then I know some motherfucker will cut my tree down and turn me into like toilet paper and use me to wipe someone's ass. I know that will happen, so I also don't want to be a tree because you know how trees are. Literally no. So maybe, but if I'm a diamond, someone's gonna like
diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Unless this diamond somehow gets to like Nikki or something, then I'll be like,
I'll be Nikki's ass.
Okay, so maybe I don't want to be toilet paper.
Yeah, I want to be Nikki's ass.
I want to be some like expensive toilet paper that only like really rich,
like pink and like super soft. I want to be Stormy. So
okay,
yeah.
Reincarnate is her.
No, I just want to float and be able to go. No, I wish like I could be converted into like someone that could fly but invisible. So like a ghost Loki, right?
Okay.
And I could just like, if you die,
I would love to be a ghost. If I could choose any afterlife, I would be a ghost. So then I can just exist
a good
but
ghost.
not exist. No, I would
Casper.
love havoc.
Right.
Havoc everywhere.
I want to be Casper the Friendly Ghost. You want to be...
I want to break into the Louvre and like
steal
the paintings.
Steal the Mona Lisa. Well.
That was interesting.
I think I learned a lot about you today. I would rather not go to space. What if you go with me?
We would die.
Together.
We would die.
Together. Okay, well.
That was really interesting. I have to do a shout out.
Shout
out before we continue. Shout out to Lil Uzi Vert if they are watching this.
Hi.
Hey, so proud of you. They came out as they, them. Love that for them.
They. Or there.
The. You call someone the.
The table. The them. Why can't it work the same way?
Okay, I'll call Ella. Be like, Ella is the.
The she.
They're coming. They coming.
The man. The he. The she. Why can't we just put the in front of all the pronouns? It kind of sounds more epic that way.
It's kind of like a title, like, people would call like a lady or sir. We'll call them the Ella.
Exactly.
Okay.
Respectful.
Okay,
the them.
Uzi Vert. Love you.
So, that brings us on to the main portion of this podcast. We're really going to sit here and have a discussion for a good amount of time. And you can proudly say this question because you thought on it.
Oh, that's very right.
Unless we might have time for another question, but...
Yeah, I already got my answer for this, but...
I have not. We'll discuss.
Is it okay to text your exes happy birthday? Like, you don't really talk ever besides that, but every year you just wish them happy birthday or
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas,
Yeah. Yeah.
April Fools,
Hey, happy April Fools.
Psych. And you block them.
Yeah. Okay. I already have my answer for this question.
And I kind of want to, in case we have the same answer, I want to like act as if I have a different answer, just to see like play
Spice
devil's
it up?
advocate.
Okay.
Yeah, because we don't have like a table of people. So, what is your answer actually? Just start it off. 'Cause
I
don't know.
think it's okay to wish your ex happy birthday if you remember it and you're just like, oh, it's their birthday. Because I text most of my exes happy birthday. Because it's just like a nice thing to do, I think. But I don't text them like Merry Christmas or Happy New Year's because that's really unnecessary.
Yeah. Do you text ex number happy birthday?
Only the ones I remember their birthdays. I don't remember all of them because some of them I didn't date long enough to see their birthday.
Like, see ya. Oh,
It's only if I knew, like, yes.
yes.
Even though I can't really remember, like, the exact date. But
You know roughly. You just say
I
happy
know,
month.
like,
Happy
the
month.
month.
Happy
And
birthday
then I
month.
kind of work it out.
You know what? I wouldn't even mind if they were like happy birthday month. Not even on the day, just the month. You know, I know it's your birthday coming up. Happy birthday. For like every
Nice.
day that might be your birthday. I think firstly it's never gonna be like a yes or no answer. It's always gonna be a black and white. No, it's never gonna be a black and white. It's gonna be a grayscale answer because people can have differing experiences. Let's say like I dated someone who was terrible. I would not say happy birthday to them. I would not even care about them anymore.
I think it depends how you left off.
That's
If
it.
you broke up, like, badly and you're not friends, then no, you wouldn't text them. But all the ones I've wished happy birthday to, I'm, like, friends with because I try to stay friends with my
Cordial,
exes,
yeah.
Which I don't know how people feel about that, but
I rate that. I don't think you should. I respect when you can be cordial and respectful to your ex, whereby if you see them on the street, you say hi to them. You're not
Yeah.
afraid to be like, oh my god, it's them. Like, why would you do that? Unless, again, they broke your heart
yeah.
and then they ate shit
And
for it because
yeah.
bad karma exists in the world.
If they're a horrible person, then don't. But if they were just like a nice person and you ended nicely, then yeah, you can text them happy birthday. That's fine.
But I will say, if I catch whoever I'm dating texting their ex happy birthday, even if they dated for a long time, I'll be like, you did what?
Yeah. If
You
I
did what?
even just see someone I'm with, like
With who?
like Snapchatting like a girl, I'm like, who's that?
Who? Unless you disclaim it that you're friends with this ex, and friends as in like you see them often in your group, but that kind of is a little bit weird. Although like friends, you know, like Monica, no,
Yeah.
Rachel and Ross, they were friends after.
Yeah.
But you have to disclaim that before I like, you know, date you, I think.
Yeah, how do you feel about like continually text, like if you're dating someone and they continually text their ex?
No, because okay, part of me is like, why
Yeah.
though? Why are you messaging? Like, I can understand when people say, okay, so part of me, I'm uncertain, because I don't mind if you message your ex happy birthday if it's their birthday.
Only text happy birthday if it's their birthday. If it's not their birthday, what are you doing?
But if let's say, like, take it from a stand. Okay, obviously if you're single, like, you can still text them happy birthday. They shouldn't think too much into it. They're just saying happy birthday. But honestly, some of my friends I had before don't even message me happy birthday anymore. So why is my
Yeah.
ex texting me?
But I guess you were close with them and like you can stay close friends kind of.
I guess. Oh, my tummy. I guess, but so let's not talk about single because that's pretty obvious. Like, I mean, if you're friendly with them, then you should be able to text them happy birthday and
Yeah.
not feel bad about it. And they shouldn't take it, like, in a way where it's like, oh, we'll get back together. No. But if you're dating someone, that's where the juicy stuff happens.
Yeah.
Because
I would still text my ex happy birthday even if I was dating someone because I don't see it
in
that way. I just see it as like it's just happy birthday, you know.
But you messaging them, it depends. You know what it depends on? It depends on it depends on when was your last conversation with them. Because if you, let's say like you're DMing them, right? Or like you're just messaging them on iMessage. If you had your last conversation like a month ago or a week ago or 2 months ago, then okay, yeah, if their birthday's coming up, like, happy birthday. But if you message them just every year on their birthday, what's the point? Like, what's the point? What are you trying to do?
Well, it's like...
Like, what are you trying to, like... I don't understand that. Like, why would you always just...
I would only if it's, like, a recent thing.
Yeah, actually,
Or if you've stayed in touch over the years.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
But even then, I'm just, like... You know why? It's because, like, it's different if you see them in, like, a store and it's, like, just happens to be their birthday or, like, the birthday's coming up, right? That's different. But, like, for you to then, like... find their DMs and then message them and type out HAPPYBR
the individual letters
exclamation point, have a good day, whatever you say. Why? I can see. I'm just like, why though? Like, I get you're trying to be kind, and I'm not gonna be like on your ass about it. I'm picking an argument about it. I just want to know why. Is it because you just want to always stay in touch with them because you just don't want to like lose any contact with them? Is it a comfort thing? Just being friendly with, but you can be friendly and not message them happy birthday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, I'm exposing my toxic trait right now because
you want to remove
I think it's fine if I text my ex happy birthday, but if I was with a guy and then he was texting a girl happy birthday, I would be a little bit like, why are you doing that?
Exactly.
So that's a bit toxic, and I admit it. But I would, of course, ask the person I'm dating, like, is it okay? And if they say they're not comfortable with it, then of course I would stop.
Yeah.
But if they're like, yeah, it's chill, and I will be like, yeah, it's chill, like, I don't like them, they, like, stink, but I'm just, like, trying to be nice.
They stink.
If I text them happy birthday. But I would always, like, tell who I'm with. Like, I'm doing this. Never go behind someone's back.
What if you don't tell?
That's how problems start. If you start going behind someone's back, like doing something you know that could possibly upset them. If you know it could upset them, you should let them know.
But what? Yeah, that's true. But what if like you don't think it would upset them, and it does? Then obviously apologize. But like, what if you just message them happy birthday? Whoa. What if you message them happy birthday and you don't tell, let's say like, let's just pick a name, Paul. Let's say I'm dating Paul. I don't tell Paul that I messaged my ex Jordan happy birthday.
Wow.
Because I'm like, I know that he's gonna make a big deal out of it, and it's not a big deal to me. I just want to say happy birthday to him because he's cool. He's a vibe. That's my birthday. I don't tell Paul because I don't think it's a big deal. But Paul finds out.
He would freak out if he knew.
Yeah, but I know that he's freaking out over not, in my eyes.
I'm gonna gaslight him
because he's not freaking out over anything because he can trust me. But I can see why you can't, when someone does that, you're like, wait a second. Why? And then you start thinking, do I trust him? Because why would they even be thinking of that? That's the thing, right? So if you're dating someone, you're like enamored with them, your focus is on them, why do you remember your ex's birthday?
I think it depends how you see that ex, because afterwards you can see that ex is just a friend, so in your mind, oh, it's just a friend, so I wish my friends happy birthday.
It's an ex.
But there's no like romantic feelings there anymore. It's like the thought of being in that relationship with them is repulsive and gross, and you're like, wow, they're just friends. So I'm just gonna wish them happy birthday because like that's chill.
I didn't know you're chill like that.
I know you're chill like that. Every time I get stuff in your ring, it kills me. But yeah, I think it's definitely about what your partner feels comfortable with.
That too, yeah.
Like,
that's like the
sometimes
main thing.
people can be like, you know, a bit insecure and be overreactive. Like you can't talk to any single girl or look at any other girl. Like that's toxic. But if it's something like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable about you talking to your ex, then that's fine. I think you should have to respect your partner's decision. So I think it depends who you're with.
That's like the
and
answer.
Have an open communication.
Yeah, that's the answer. Is like, whatever you decide to do, if you have a feeling that you want to text your ex, just tell the person you're with you're going to text them and see what they say. Although if you do it, I'm just thinking like, Firstly, okay, back into the thing where you have to message. If you messaged them not too long ago and it's their birthday coming up, definitely message them happy birthday, because I had someone who I was talking to the day before my birthday, like the last person I talked to, and the following day when it was my birthday, everyone else messaged me except for this person. And I don't know why.
Fake.
And I don't
or
know.
maybe they just forget, but I don't know.
Bro, it's like when you go onto the app, you can see that it's my birthday. So, and I know that they knew it was my birthday. So that was a bit weird. That's why I would recommend, you know, if you talk to them like 2 days ago, just like oh my god, I saw you at the store today. And they're up on like your list, okay, say happy birthday to them. It's a nice thing to do. But if you have to like scroll down, try and find them, and then message them happy birthday, it's like, why are you putting in all of that effort? What's the point? Like, unless you're friendly and you message them a couple times and you keep up, if you maybe chat every like 4 months or so, you might see them. They might still be in a friend group, but you don't see them often. You're just cordial with them. You still have a sort of a relationship there. Then I won't be like too much on your case about it. Okay, that's fine. But if you never like, again, if it's an every year thing and you're messaging them happy birthday every year as your conversation, like 2020, 2021, 2022, like,
honestly,
you're trying to hold on to something that you should let go of, is how I'm seeing it.
I feel a little bit the opposite. Like, if I'm dating someone and then they're talking to this person a lot and then they're wishing them happy birthday and then continuing like a conversation afterwards, I'd be more like, why are you doing this? Rather than if it's just every year they're just like saying hi, happy birthday, then I'm like, okay, you guys don't talk all the time. There's obviously nothing, no friendship there. But if you're talking all the time to this ex and then you wish them happy birthday and you're always talking, then I'm like, well, why are you always talking to your ex? That's a bit weird.
I can see that. But again, like, the conversations are they're not like deep conversations, just like in every now and then, like, oh, like, what's up in life? Maybe every 4 months, every 6 months. That's okay. I think the reason why I look at it the opposite way is because if you are somewhat consistently, as in like not every day because you have a girlfriend or boyfriend now, if you're doing that, then it's not like it's easier for you to remember their birthday when you have them as a stimulus in the back of your mind because you're talking to them somewhat consistently for an ex, okay? But if you're not talking to them for a year, you have a whole, like, you do so much in 1 year, how do you then just remember it's their birthday again and like you remember to text them again?
Yeah.
That's how I see it. Like, I see it your way as well. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, it's just like you had a whole year where you had no contact with this person. You didn't care to like ask them how they were. You never cared to have a check-in with them and like be genuine, like friendly with them. You just say happy birthday once a year. That's a bit sus to me.
Yeah.
Huh. You find it less weird if you're dating someone for 3 years and in those 3 years, every year on their ex's like set birthday, they message them happy birthday.
If it's every year, then that's weird. But if it, like, over the years, it fades and you just, like, forget about them.
That makes sense.
That's normal. So if it's all the time, I would be, like, it's a little bit weird.
I'll have to meet up with the ex and see. I reckon you can be friends with your ex, but you can't be, like, I don't know if you could be friends like that ever again.
You can't be chill like that.
You can't be homies like that. No,
can't be doing that.
You can't be doing that and then expect to do that afterwards. You can't.
Nice. I think we really delve into that.
I was gonna say, how would like the ex feel? Because if let's say your ex right now, your birthday's today, he messages you happy birthday, wouldn't you be like, wait?
I wouldn't really think about it. I'd just be like, hey, thanks, and move on. That's how I would be, because
I think it's a little bit weird if I didn't talk to them often. That's what I mean. Like, for me, that's the reason why.
Okay.
I would think it would be weird if I talked to you like 2 months ago. That's okay. Like, I wouldn't be alarmed if my ex sent me happy birthday. But if I haven't talked to you in 6 months, and let's say we broke up 6 months ago, and you're just sending me a random happy birthday text on my birthday, I'm taking that more to heart than like if I just talked to you recently.
Yeah, I try not to like overthink whenever like anyone like in that realm like an ex or something talks to me again, I just don't try to think of it.
Not even that.
I'm just like, okay, alright, I'm gonna move on. Because that was in the past, so try to keep it in the past, man.
Man. Man?
Man.
To
My inner British came out for a second.
British girl. So your final verdict is trying to summarize everything that you just said about yourself and how you view it in like.
Okay, in 1 second summary, I text my exes happy birthday sometimes, and it's okay to do that.
In a relationship though?
Yes, but you should be honest and open with your partner. Never be sneaky and weird, because then things get weird and then they will start to overthink. So once you're open and honest and then fine, you're chill, everyone's chill, then that's fine. And that's
And
it.
you're chill. I like that.
What about you?
My final verdict is if you're not in a relationship, I think it's pretty cool to text your ex happy birthday if you remember it's their birthday. If you are in a relationship and you talk to them recently and I know about it, then I would feel fine if you message them happy birthday. Fuck, I might even say happy birthday.
I'll mess up your girl too.
Yeah, I'm gonna send her like some $5 gift card to get herself a drink.
It's $5.
Just
$2.
Only $5 though. 50 cents. But if I'm dating someone and they just message them annually like that, I'm just gonna start and they don't talk to them throughout that time period, I'm gonna start thinking, why though? Are you trying to hold on to something? Like, why? Like,
Why?
what's the point?
What was the reason?
When you break up with someone, like, you don't care about them in that way anymore. So why are you just like having these random bursts of, I should message them? It's just a bit weird to me. Unless, yeah. So that's
True.
my summary. Last question. I don't know if we're gonna.
Is it spicy?
It is spicy.
Ooh. Get into
And I
it.
think I should have probably told you this. Oh, maybe.
Into it.
Do you think it's okay to take, or do you believe in taking a relationship break? I mean, asked before. I told you before, so you could like.
That's so funny. I mean,
consolidate.
sometimes you need it. I know a lot of couples like took a little break in between, and then they've been dating for ages. Because sometimes, like something will happen, and then you'll realize that it's not a big deal, and you can get over it. But usually, if you have a break, it's not gonna work out. Because why do you need a break from someone?
Exactly what I was gonna say.
Like break up with someone.
I don't have experience in this.
She's saving herself for me.
I don't have experience in this realm, but from what I've heard other people say, and I've seen other people do, and I've seen on Friends,
From my TV shows that
which will bring
Ah,
up this question.
follows reality. I forgot the saying.
Yes. I just think 9 times out of 10 you are perpetuating the inevitable.
Yes, I love doing that. Yeah, usually I think. Well, I know. Yeah, some relationships it works out. Lots of people that have been married for like a long time, like 50 years, said, "Yeah, okay, we had a break," but usually I don't think it will work out.
Because
Also, I think it depends on what's the reason why you're taking a break. Is you taking a break because you can't, you're struggling to be together, or
Yeah,
you
you just
don't like
don't.
each other?
well,
Then-
both. I mean, people take it for both, and I think in both situations, it's not a good. Obviously, it's not a good sign. Let's say like you're taking a break because you don't like them, then just break up. Like you're just. What I think you're trying to do is you're trying to make it an easier like transition from being together and breaking up. But at the same time, you're also kind of like in this weird phase and state where you're like not really fighting for them, but you're also kind of like, let me just be by myself. I just don't think it's a good sign that you really like them still.
Yeah.
If you're trying to like go out on a break with them.
Yeah, my experience. Yeah, I think it's just you're trying to avoid
the loss. So like try to, what's it called when you put a pillow? Not resist, like you cushion the loss a little bit.
cushion the blow.
Cushion the blow. I see. And I think because if I like them enough, I don't want to break. I want to sort it out now. now and then. And what are you gonna do in a week's time? If it's a week, if you take a week break,
Yeah,
2 weeks break, what are you gonna do in that? If it's a month break, you're basically kind of going through the starting stages of a breakup, but you're
going
not
through a divorce.
Yeah, to me, I'd be like, look, it might be helpful to very select few people, but I just think, look, if you want to take a break, we're breaking up. If not, you're staying with me, we're sorting this out right now, because I don't want to, like, have this bleed into my life.
And it's just kind of weird.
Affect my mental state, affect my physicality. It's a weird state, it's weird because it's almost as if you're breaking up. Kind of is, in a way, because don't you let's say, like, you don't talk to each other for 1 month, you're on a break, but you're still together, so you're not, like, I know that you're trying to get other people's attention in that one. Let's say it's 1 month. 1 week is different.
1
month.
Oh my gosh!
You're telling me you're not gonna go out.
You're being with everyone.
You're
else.
going. Yeah, I don't fully trust it.
No.
Because it's like, if you just want distance, tell me you need some space. I'll give you space. Don't say break, because, like, even though you're like, oh, I'm not gonna talk to anyone.
Yeah, and sometimes you personally, like, you don't want it to, you're trying to avoid. Yeah, it's either you're trying to avoid the end, or you're trying to make it easier for the other person. They're the only two ways why you would.
But it just is gonna equal breakup to me.
Yeah.
Like, just break it off. Just respect yourself and your worth, and just break it off if you just don't see it, or just try to amend it while you can. Unless, let's say, like, you're going out of the country or something.
But that's not, you're still together. It's not really like we're on a break.
When you're on a break, are you just, like, not talking?
It means, like, yeah, you're thinking about your relationship, not talking, so technically not really, like, you're not together, but you're also not breaking up.
So why can't I still just message you once a day then? But you can still think about your relationship. You have plenty of time to think about your relationship. Think about it in the shower, think about it when you're driving, like, at work. Why do you need this physical distance from me? That's why I don't like it. It's like, bro. What are you trying to do?
What are you trying to do?
I'm not a suspicious person, but if it's a 2 week post break, I'm gonna start thinking you're trying to do something.
I could not be with someone if they wanted to, like, not see me for, like, 2 weeks.
Put it in your pockets. If it's 1 week, what are you doing on a break?
Crying. Honestly, just going about your day like you normally would. Girl, she's pushing me and pulling me. I don't know what's happening.
I'm attacking. You just go about, but how can you? It's not normal though. It's like, because you're so thinking about them. Yeah. I think, to end it, I don't think it's
not worth it.
Not worth it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay.
Don't do it alone.
As Nikki would say, don't do it. I don't even know if she said that, but okay. I feel like she would say that though.
Don't do it alone. Should we wrap it up now?
Yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say about.
You know what? While we're on the topic of breaks, last question.
Me and Ella are going on a friendship break. So guys, this will be the last podcast for like a month. And then we'll be back, I guess. And act like nothing happened. I sure it was scared me.
Okay, but say you're sorry. Please say you're sorry.
Jokes aside. Jokes aside, never go on a friendship break.
Never go.
If we can have relationship breaks, why don't we have friendship breaks? I guess because you're not like,
the same level
attached to your friend, and you're not like, I have to see you all the time.
Yeah, it's not the same level unless you live together. Imagine if you live together, you're like, I
kind of. I feel like that kind of intensity with relationships kind of scares me. Like the fact that someone always knows what you're doing, where you are, says goodnight to you, calls you all the time, comes over all the time.
So true. That's probably why I'm scared.
That's why I can't commit.
I'm scared to be alone. I listened to SZA yesterday. Yeah, that's... No, you're the opposite. You want that attention, girl.
But I can't
give that. Can't keep it. That is kind of creepy. That's why I'll never... Listen, on God, on the G, I will never tell anyone any soul everything about me. I will keep things
good.
to myself, because if someone knows everything about me, do I even know me? If they know everything about me, am I even me? Like, these questions run through my brain all the time.
A good thing in a relationship is even though you are together, try and keep like a bit of your life separate, so that if you do break up, like, you can still just have a normal life. You're not completely dependent. Never be dependent on someone else.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
have your own life, have your own hobbies,
That's
your own
why
job.
I'll never live with my boyfriend.
I'll never live with my married person ever. I'll be 80 living in my own house.
But that's
no, I think it's important.
Yeah.
Have your own hobbies, have your own life, have your own friend groups.
Yes.
Especially have friends. Lots
have
of
your own
relationships.
forget about the friends. But no, have your I mean, you mesh with your friend groups, but also just have your own set of friends. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I just feel like let's say if you know every little detail about me, let's say we're not friends anymore, I feel like I lost a sense of myself. If someone knows everything about me, it's like, I don't know anything special about me for me only.
Yeah, and if you're doing everything together, then how will you live when you break up? It's just a bad recipe for disaster.
Exactly. How often would you want to see, like, what's a healthy amount of time in your week to see your significant other?
I think it depends. If you're like going to school together, then it's okay to see each other like every day for like a little bit.
From the ages of 19 to 24.
Or like uni. Well, if you're at uni together, then it's okay to see each other more. But I think if you go to like if you work different places and you're just like working
different unis.
I think you can see each other 3 times a week.
3 times a week?
Yeah. Once a week is not enough. For me. Or maybe like twice, yeah. 2 to 3 times a week is a good amount to like spend together.
3 times a week?
Yes.
Maybe I just don't know. Well,
like, imagine, because it's different from a friendship. When you're with someone, it's like
that's true. You're
together. Like, and it's just like going to their house, going to your house. I think 3 times a week is good.
If they lived like relatively close, okay, 3 times a week I could afford to like do that. But if they live like more than 15 minutes away, I can't do 3 times a week. I really can't. Like, maybe I can call you on the days that I was gonna say, like, I'm happy with 2 to 1 time.
Yeah, I guess like once if you live far away, then that's, I guess, all you can do.
I would just physically I'll see you one day during the weekday, one day on the weekend,
that's
if possible. Good. And then in between, I will call you every day, maybe. No, every day is like a bit too much, because what are you going to talk about? Like, the conversations are going to be like this, ready? Hey, what did you say?
Wipe my ass.
On the toilet seat?
On the carpet. Like a dog. Yeah, I get that. I would... Okay, yeah. See twice a week. And then call 2 to 3 times a week.
And then message like every day. Because you can message them meme. You can message them like, hey.
Like during the day, like occasionally.
You can voicemail them.
Yeah, some...
sexy photo.
Some photo of you just...
sitting wiping your ass.
Yeah. Definitely, and I think only call at night.
Would you sleep?
Like in the evening time.
Would you... Oh my god, someone okay, I'm not going to say who it was, but she told me she has been on call with her boyfriend every night, and they keep the call running while they're asleep.
I used to do that in high school.
No!
But I grew out of that. That's like such a high school thing to me to do. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but also, like, I don't want my electronic device to be on.
It kind of freaked me out. I was like, I would wake up in the morning and the call would still be going. I'm like, damn, my poor phone. But she's been here for 5 years, so I think my phone is okay.
But she's passing away.
Yeah.
But it's not
healthy. It's not healthy.
Low key, I'm
admitting it's not healthy.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't like when I'm on call with someone to, like, the point where I'm sleeping. Because I have a routine at night.
Yes, I hate it now.
I hate it. I want to pray. I want to put moisturizer on my hands, lip balm on my lips. I want to watch some YouTube video or something to get me to fall asleep. I want to plan my day. I journal sometimes.
Yeah.
And you're just, like, there, like, but over
I
phone.
get really annoyed now. Like, see, if I get attention when I don't want it. It annoys me so much now. So now I would never fall asleep. Or even, like, past 11 p.m. I would not call anyone.
Yeah, so call between, like,
Yeah, because
after
I need
dinner.
to, like, watch, like, some YouTube.
Yeah.
Get into bed, get ready for sleep, because I hate I can't sleep if someone's, like, making noise or, like...
Watching me. I'm telling you, even if it's
so
in
much.
a relationship and that's supposed to be a person, I can't have them just, like, on the phone, and where am I even going to put my phone when I sleep? Like, it's just weird. Laptop, no, I cannot. My dad always told me, shut down the laptop before you go to sleep, put your phone on charge, away, turn it off. So,
like, it's doing something to your brain cells, having, like, the 5G, like, next to you.
yeah, and it's
not to be a conspiracy theorist, but the 5G is going to do something to your brain if you're on call, especially with a boy.
Yeah, the stench is gonna come through your phone and hit you in the face.
Literally.
And you're gonna wake up and be like, oh my god.
Anyway.
Okay,
Should we go
media.
Media on my mind.
What's been playing on my mind?
Start with songs. You got a song for me?
I do, but it's all on there. I've got a lot of songs this episode because I've been just harvesting.
Let me get it up.
Songs of this podcast. First one, Spend a Little Dough by Little Kim. She, straight bars. If you like Megan Thee Stallion, listen to the original Megan Thee Stallion. Humble Mumble featuring Erykah Badu by Outkast. I love both artists. They're in my top 10 artists of all time. And that just gives me, like, fun going out for the night vibes. Playboi Carti. I have to give him a shout out because he is actually in my top 5 favorite artists of all time. And because during exam season, I was, what's it called? Hardcore grinding my playlist for him.
Yeah.
Speed runs through it, okay? And he just hits different when you're studying. He really gives you that instant boost. He was making me go like 150cc Mario Kart style.
Nice.
On my exam study. So I Love You, I Hate You was my favorite. I know it's a popular one. It goes, actually.
Thanks for that second.
Okay, that's enough because we won't get copyrighted. And then 2 more. I
bet he's petty like that. He would hear 1 second and be like, I need claim and get the monetization from the song.
So he can
He's
pay
petty.
to feed his son. Call Me by Yeet.
I've been hearing a lot about Yeet, but I have not listened to any of his music.
It's actually... I think you would really like it, so listen to it.
I like anything that scratches my brain. I feel
that
like he does
song,
scratch.
it like the tune of it splits halfway, and it literally makes your brain feel like you're got like rotten boiled eggs in there, and you just have to like smash them and like peel the skin off of them.
Nice.
So that's Call Me by Yeet. That was from his album he released start of this year, but I thought I'd mention it. And Steve Lacy's recent album dropped. I was going to ask you about it, but I guess you'll talk... Oh, you already have mentioned it twice.
Yes. Last 2 episodes I mentioned it.
But my favourite song from it, not my favourite, I still love Apollo the most.
Yeah.
But my favourite song is the last one on the album, and it's Give You the World.
Oh, I have to re-listen to the album because I kind of like was...
You
I was
what?
like kind of slightly listening to them, but not really.
What? I can hear you. I'm vibing too hard with the song. Sorry.
Nice.
And that is my media songs for the week. We'll come back from movies after you do yours.
Okay, my songs...
That was like 5.
Yeah. My songs are Tyler the Creator because we are in fact seeing him tomorrow. Hey!
I cried last night when I listened to
Oh, you cry?
I listened to 911. No, was it that one?
Mr. Lonely.
No, it wasn't that one. It was the one with Kaliushis. No, it was the one where it's like, can I get a kiss?
Oh yeah,
Make it last forever. It really made me sad. I think I'm gonna cry. Beware, I'm gonna cry tomorrow when that song.
I think I'm gonna cry as soon as he comes on stage.
No, I'm not, because he's no.
I will just see his face, not cry.
Don't worry, I don't have tissues.
Oh, stay. So yeah,
Sorry.
Let me recommend a song. A song by his that is just lovely and everyone should listen to it is She featuring Frank Ocean, one from his I think it's from the Goblin album. She is just lovely. The chorus, Frank's verse. Like wide open to see you in your dark. Lovely song. So that is my recommendation from Tyler and it's Frank Ocean, so you know it's really, really good. I also have to say my other recommendation isn't a song. It is a genre.
Oh.
It's a genre I've recently gone into and I told you about it. But I've been back on my K-pop grind again, which is really weird because I never thought I'd be back on this. But I am here again. I used to be a big fan 2016, 17, 2018 of BTS. I used to love them. But then, sadly, after they blew up in America, I did not like their music because I thought it was a bit generic and please don't kill me.
That's what happens.
Even they admitted they lost their meaning in their song. That's why they disbanded recently. And that's why I got back into them because they were like, oh, we're going hiatus. Technically them disbanding.
It's the band version for a break.
Literally.
Relationship break.
They got on a relationship break with the band, so yeah, that got me really into K-pop again, but I don't know any like new K-pop songs, so anyone listening is a K-pop fan, give me some new songs that like everyone's loving because I don't know anything.
Do you have any K-pop like besides BT or the disbanded BTS now? Any other like just give us a
Groups?
song. Yeah. Give us a group, give us an artist or something. Give
Okay,
us a song,
groups
honestly.
I used to love Twice. I still eat up Twice. Okay, let me recommend like a Twice song because
I hate you. Yeah.
Oh my god, 4 minutes.
That's the only song. I don't listen to K-pop, by the way. I've never had that phase, never will. But that song, featuring Skrillex, I do like Skrillex a little.
That features Skrillex. I had no idea.
I mean, Skrillex is the one who does the beat.
Really? I had no idea. Well, that's really lovely to know. Okay, give me a song. I will give you a BTS song that I really loved, and Love Maze. It's underrated. No one knows about it for some reason.
Love Maze.
Love Maze is an underrated song. Okay, that's my songs of the week.
Because you mentioned Tyler, I would just mention my favorite Tyler song. I have not listened to him since like high school, which is why like I'm going through a friend right now. I was not being rude. My favorite song, I do love What's Your Name, Girlfriend, What's Your Name, What's Your Name. I love Are We Still Friends from the Ego album, and Cowboy is really good, and the last one, Where the Flower Blooms.
Period.
Which I have a feeling like he's not going to play that many of his like iconic songs in this set list. And movies, I only have I have not watched any, but off the top of my head, I'll just recommend Fargo, directed by the Coen brothers. I watched that a couple times. I rarely rewatch movies, so you know if I do, it must mean it's really good. It's really funny. It's also it's a good commentary. It's done in a way that's timeless to me. The humor is very timeless, should I say. Characters are really lovable and very interesting. And you should watch it, and it's really popular. And not the TV show, the movie. TV show has nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah, I think my mom watches the TV show.
They speak Minnesotan accent. Minnesota. Can I have a... I don't know how to do it. Any TV show?
I do have some movies I've watched recently.
You've not put on Letterboxd.
Letterboxd is for...
Don't you dare say it. That is my whole life.
No, we love Letterboxd. Okay, and I did put one of these on Letterboxd actually.
Sorry.
Firstly, I will say Get Out. I recently watched Get Out again. Recently, because I haven't seen that in a fat minute. And honestly, it's not as good as like we remember it. Like, cause you mentioned this when we saw Antebellum as well. But the dialogue is just so cringy, millennial dialogue. It was like that in Get Out. Like, his girlfriend is just, the way, everything, cringe, the dialogue's so cringe between them. So I'm like, it's a really great idea and concept behind the movie, but the dialogue was so cringy, I forgot how cringy it was. And his best friend is really cringe, and yeah, so honestly, sorry. Get Out is not as good as we
It used
remember
to
it.
be- Yeah, I think it's because we watched so many more other better horror films and other films in general that I feel like Get Out used to be my favorite horror film, but then I watched like Shining properly for the
Yeah.
first time, and that still is hands down my favorite.
Like, it's a good
Horror
concept. It's a
film.
good, like, compared to the modern horror, because it's so bad. It's so hard to find a good modern horror film.
Mm-hmm.
But Get Out, like, really did something different.
It did something different. It was
At
very
the moment.
chilling.
In the moment, she was the moment, but not the moment anymore.
More. I don't know, but yes. And that's
I don't know, but yes. I have one more movie as well that I watched recently.
Like, give him some movies.
It is also a Korean movie, which, guys, I swear I'm not Korean.
No,
But
give us a Korean movie. I like
My
Korean
dad
movies.
actually loved this movie because it came out in 2006 and he used to watch it when I was a kid, but we watched it together the other day. It's called The Host. It's a horror movie. So good. It's by the same guy who did Parasite, and has the same, like, the dad in Parasite is the main dad in this movie as well. It's a similar kind of thing where it's like horror, but it's about like society and politics horror, more like revealing how, you know, messed up the world is, and that's scary, like Parasite. But the Host is about this. They've been dumping all this toxins in the water, and now there's this giant, like, weird lizard monster comes out and starts terrorizing everyone. And you think it's gonna be some typical like, oh my god, monster comes and kills everyone, but it gets really disturbing and weird, and it's good. Not as good as Parasite, but it's really cool, and it's this, like, the aesthetic. It's very mid 2000s. I think it came out 2006, but I kind of love how everyone's dressed like from the 2000s with little flip phones, and I love it.
I like 2000 from 2010 movies are really good. Like, the aesthetic is really good because we remember somewhat of it, and I think I've heard of that. I think I tried to watch. I don't know if it was The Host there. You explained it, and I don't think it's that one, but Korean horror films are no joke. Like, they're scary,
and Japanese ones.
And Japanese ones. And I tried to watch one, I forgot what it's called, and I couldn't because it was a little too scary for me. But yay! We've reached the end of the podcast. I do want to mention that on a good day, I got good style. It'll be on me running a mile.
Wow,
It'll be on me.
that was really insightful.
I thought of that bar today, and I just wanted to, like, dump it here.
Wow.
Because it's true. On a good day, I do have good taste in fashion and music and stuff.
And like a dungeon dragon. Like a dungeon dragon. Anyway, that was Megan and
Ella on over.
and out.
Subscribe down below. Check the Spotify account. Check the TikTok. We post clips throughout the week from our podcast episodes, plus more. And don't forget to never wipe your ass on the carpet.
Or if you do,
Only if you have Nikki's ass do you get the rights. And therefore, sell that carpet on eBay, please. I will buy it.
bye.
Bye. I can't even lie. I've been lonely as fuck. I can't even lie.